right. We are back from a long break with 4 people. Going to have some fun today. Do another sneak preview for everybody. How you doing, Mashie? What's going on?
Master Blaster, I'm good. How are you, my friend? How's your summer?
Well, I've been playing a lot of outdoor golf and not my sim, because if you can see me right now, I'm getting the cobwebs off my ceiling.
Yeah. It's funny you say that. Like, I think we had some really hot weather last week, so I actually hit the sim for the first time last week. For the first time since the middle of April. I haven't even turned the sim on until then. So
yeah. Yep. And we have 2 people who have been on the show before. We've got Mr. Anderson, Chris Anderson. How's it going?
Well, I'm not in the sim, so it's not as good as it could be. But I've
You are not CESimgolf today, are you?
I'm just Chris today.
He's CE chair golf.
CE chair golf has a broken projector in his sim right now. So yeah.
And we've got David Kahn from Jackson Kahn Design, who has not only a lot of GS Pro courses that have been published by CESimgolf, Chris, but also is a course designer who has designed a lot of real life courses. And we're going to talk a little bit more about an interesting thing he did today. So, David, how you doing?
Yeah, doing good, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, David, it's been a while, man. Great to see you. I'm excited when you guys reached out, and I was like, ooh, we got another Jackson Kahn course to look at. So I was really excited.
Yeah, appreciate it. This one's a little different, but I'm excited to show it off and play around with you guys.
So what's different about this one?
Give us the backstory. Give us the rundown, David.
Well, this is actually my real life backyard in North Carolina.
I am so jealous.
Yeah.
Right.
And Chris has masterfully portrayed it in the digital world, and it's even better than it is in real life because the grass is always perfect, and don't have to rely on my poor agronomic skills to make it playable. So I moved to North Carolina about almost 4 years ago from Scottsdale, Arizona, and my one requirement was I wanted space to be able to build my own golf experience, whatever that meant at the time. People that have watched this before know a little bit about me. My daughters have some health challenges, and I really don't want to be away from home any more than I need to, which is a lot, unfortunately. So I'm fortunate enough to be able to create this opportunity. I really wanted to just I needed to bring golf to my house because I wasn't going to get out and play. It's just the nature of my life right now. So instead of joining a club, I wanted land to be able to build my own experience. And I love all golf, but I really especially love the short game, hitting anything, inside 100 yards. I love manipulating shots with the wedge. So I wanted to create a target practice essentially in my yard, and it's evolved into what we're about to play today. But I have an 18-hole routing. There's 4 different greens. Actually, this routing only plays to 3 of the greens. But it's anything from about 30 yards to 75 yards. Some shots are way harder than others. But it has absolutely upped my short game skills for sure, doing this in the real world. And being able to loop around it in the sim is pretty dang special. So this one's got double meaning for me that this thing's built and going to get launched out into the world real soon.
And I assume, like, this is you, given your background and what you do for a living, this is not turf. This is all real grass, you maintain this on your own, or do you have a crew come in and do it?
No. So I brought in who we feel is the most talented golf course shaper that we work with. His name is Jose Vivo. He's actually on our project in Minnesota right now, shaping. And I brought him in for about 4 days. He worked his magic, kind of building out the vision that was in my head and collaborating together. And then essentially I've kind of let nature just happen. So the entirety of my backyard is mowed down crabgrass and weeds. I don't have the time or money or care to maintain perfect turf.
Okay.
So what I've set up is really, really cool terrain for hitting golf shots. and then I just drop my deck on my riding lawnmower and I scalp down fairways. And then I've got little simple manual push reel mowers to mow down the greens to a half an inch, but I'm literally mowing down weeds. And the crazy thing is, if you do it consistent enough, it's pretty dang good. But I don't putt. I don't putt out there. It's a one club game. You blade your wedge, you chunk your wedge. I use the tie spinner out there. That's my shot when I'm around the greens. But it's a lot of fun. In the sim world, we were able to put real turf and do it so you can chip and putt. But real world, it's really just kind of a chipping.
But yeah, you're not putting. You're not out there practicing putting on these greens. You're
No,
doing mostly chipping.
No, yeah, right. I built a putting green in my office inside, so I can putt at any time on good turf. And then I've got the short game target practice out in the backyard.
And Masta Blasta, David sent over some images earlier today. Maybe Steve can splice some through that beginning part. We can see some pictures of the shapers moving the dirt and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, we'll put Steve to work.
Put Steve to work. He's been off for a while.
I got a million questions, but tell you what, let's tee off.
Yep.
And get the party going as the sign says. So
party.
Yeah. So I'll give me a quick overview. There are 12 hole locations. This is real world, but also in the game, there are 12 hole locations and there are 8 tee boxes, and the 18 hole routing kind of uses a combination of all those. When you play this in the sim, I heavily recommend setting the greens to 8 stimp.
Okay.
They're built for half-inch speed out in the real world. Therefore, if you push them to 10, 11, or 12, you're going to be cursing me left and right, and that's not the intention. So 8 stimp is the most fun. You can try it faster, but just beware. Everything's shaped a little bit more extreme because I knew in the real world that the turf heights would be not very low.
And then soft greens too, since you do have a green you have a green physics down there.
You don't really need to talk in my backswing.
Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah.
You can talk in mine.
Soft greens are our recommendation as well. It is really fun to play them on firm. But as you'll see as you navigate through this, some of the targets are pretty dang small.
So this guy right here.
Yeah. So I would recommend starting off on soft just so you get the hang of it. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, come down. Nope, get up there.
All right, let's recover.
I mean, is that really a sand bunker in your backyard too?
I have 2 bunkers. What you're seeing right here in front of you is actually just a dirt ledge.
Okay.
If you look in the mini map to the right of where we are, that's one bunker, and then there's a bunker. You just see the edge of it on the far left of the mini map.
Got it.
Yep.
Now, house rules. Do you play them as waste bunkers or real bunkers?
Oh no, you play it as it lies.
Okay.
They're real country bunkers. I'm trying to get too cute here.
Don't talk in his backswing.
No, you're not talking enough. Oh, geez.
The creator's curse.
Don't worry.
There it is, right? Oh,
We got a lot of holes left.
Look at that.
He just wanted to give you guys a head start. I've knocked it around on here, and he has hometown knowledge. So
I'm not worried with where I stand.
Chris, have you visited here, or did you do this all virtually?
I've only done it virtually, but I just got some plane tickets. I'm gonna get my shot at it. So it'll happen.
Are you gonna swing by Tobacco Road while you're out in North Carolina?
Absolutely.
And now I'm jealous. I may have to come join you on that trip. When are you going?
Going in October. So.
Yeah, we have a foundation event every year.
For the tournament, for the foundation charity.
Yep. Every October we have the night before an event at our house at Lot15, and then the second day is at Tobacco Road. Really fun.
So what's the meaning of the? I assume like these are names of the tee boxes. Woodsy Party.
Yep. Every tee box has a name. It's tries to explain kind of the vibe and environment it's in.
Okay. And then what about the numbers underneath it?
So the numbers relate to which holes are played from this tee. So it may be hard to read, but on Woodsy, holes 2, 9, and 15 are played from here, and then it just says the yardage of those holes.
Okay, so
40 feet,
second
60,
hole,
64.
40
Got it. Yep.
yards. Got
Yep.
it.
And those are real world signs. They match in the game. There is an alternate routing that is available for Lot 15 when it comes out. Those signs won't necessarily relate to that. But the original course, the OG course, is what you see up on the top, Lot 15 OG course. That all relates to those signs.
Chris, what did this course give you any unique challenges in your building, or could you use all the skills you developed over Tobacco Road and things like that, and then
Yeah.
bootleggers?
I mean,
Wow.
this is more unique than anything I've done. So it's a culmination of all the things I've worked on. But one of the cool things when you're doing such a small lot is you can pay incredible amounts of detail and attention and not worry about performance quite as much because you're not filling an entire plot, of course. So just extra attention on every little hump, every little bunker, a lot of new plants that if you were to populate an entire course with would not work. Some of them are super detailed and just a benefit to being able to do something such a intimate setting. So
how much land does this occupy? Like, what's the acre, 2 acre, 5? What is it?
My whole property is 2 acres, but the golf footprint sits on 1 acre.
Wow.
That's great.
You can do a lot in a little space if you got the creativity. Get up.
Now, if someone came to you and said, hey, do this in my backyard, are you up for the challenge? Would you do it? Or are you sticking to more like larger scale projects?
No, we actually have done a fair amount of backyard golf experiences, both big and small. So we are not opposed to any scale of golf project. We're just picky on choosing a client that actually wants something truly creative and noteworthy. But yeah, if somebody just wants a green in their backyard, that's not our cup of tea.
You're right. So no shots over your house, huh?
Well, there will be a shot over the house. I think we're going to put out an over the house challenge. I have it built.
Virtually? Or are you going to do it in real life too and break some windows?
No, just virtually. I mean, I would do it, but I wouldn't let anyone else do it. Yeah, and I haven't done it yet, but that's why I like the virtual, because I can test out all those crazy shots safely.
My daughter just graduated from high school, and they have a bunch of mass blast time. I'm sure you do this with your kids as well. But they have all these graduation parties. All the kids have their own graduation, and sometimes the kids combine. And one of them was at a house we went to, and they have a replica. Now it's not real grass; it's actual artificial. But they have a replica of the green of number 12 at Augusta in their backyard. And you can play it. The tee is like 80 yards back. And it was so much fun to sit there and play it and have that one hole in your backyard. I can't imagine having this entire setup. Like, this is amazing.
It's
okay. So this tree,
pretty awesome.
There in real life?
It's there in real life. You have to hit a draw or hit it low. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we worked hard on this.
There for the leaves.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time on this tree.
Yeah, you gotta draw it.
Yeah. And just so you know, I'm dragging the collider so people.
And I didn't. I clipped it.
Yeah, you got it.
Yep. We got.
You could technically move it, scooch it over on the tee box if you wanted to cheat.
Oh. 75, huh? A little downhill. Not much downhill. 75.
I hit it too.
I pulled it left and hit it.
Yeah, it's a fun shot.
I want to know who could draw with a wedge.
I know, it's a hard.
It's doable.
I like how we call this one crotch.
There's a little notch in the trees, and it just seemed like a natural fitting name.
31.
And this rock that's in your way, we call Dwayne.
Dwayne the
Dwayne-
Rock.
Call what?
Dwayne the
Dwayne?
Rock.
Dwayne the Rock.
Dwayne the Rock. Yeah,
Oh, now, yeah, I'm a little slow.
you got it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's corny. Yeah, everything out here is corny. Don't expect anything less. Sit. Nice,
Oh, nice shot.
Very, very nice. Well, this will be fun.
But it's not a putting course.
I know.
It is
That's been a real pleasure to learn these greens putting, because I've never, usually this is like this little choppy tie spinner and you just dribble up, hope to get a good bounce.
So David, did you actually like get a drone and do LiDAR over this to get all this? Or did you, Chris, did you have to carve all this from scratch?
No, we got LiDAR. I did a ton of hand shaping. I mean, I had a lot of reference pictures and videos, obviously. So
Where'd you
it
get the
started with
LiDAR
LiDAR.
from?
So after the shaper shaped all the terrain, I had a golf course contractor do me a really, really awesome solid and provided me with some labor and equipment and all that to get it done, to really finish it off. And that same contractor has like an $80,000 LiDAR drone, and he was very gracious at sending that out here to capture it all once we were done.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. Stay.
Sit.
Oh.
Oh.
Now you can imagine if these were rolling 11, you would never finish.
No.
No, probably
Yeah,
not.
I hit that pretty darn hard too. If I hit that on 11, it would have ramped up the other side and looked like a mini golf shot.
Yeah.
Up 5.
And David, there are cups and flags and everything. Like you could hold it out if you've got all that good stuff.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah. The goal is to hold it out. Yeah. I do. In the real world, I play with inside the leather gimme circle I paint out there. So once it's in there, your next shot's good.
Yeah.
But you can make them. Absolutely. I keep every hole by hole score of anyone that's ever played it. I got a database and all the stats and everything.
Wow.
So
this is thrown. Is there a toilet nearby?
Dang it. We built this little landform up. It's probably maybe 8 feet above everywhere else, and found these rocks, positioned them in a way where it's literally like you sit on it. It's a throne. That's how it got that name. And this is where I would I would take conference calls and grab a shag bag, and I'd hit from here to the far pin on this green up top back. It's like maybe 65 yards, and just hit buckets of balls. Grooving a swing.
That's going to be long, or not.
It's all right. You're right on line. Just a little long.
There, you can see the throne back there now a little better.
Yeah, I see you. It's all elevated up. From here, it's easy to see you're much more elevated up there.
Yes. Looking back on it. Makes... So replica of the house, that looks like your house in real life too?
That's my house. That's my neighbor's house. Yep.
And you built, did you build the house or did you buy it?
We built the house. We bought the lot and
you
built
designed
the house.
it.
Yep.
And is that where you're golfing from right now?
I am in the top right part of that house that you see.
Goofy.
in the new sim, we should say, because that sim is only a few months old, right?
Yes. Yeah.
That's right. It officially opened up around Masters weekend. So
yeah,
I
remember seeing framing pictures and stuff, and you had your gear, your equipment was there, but the room wasn't ready yet.
Right. Yeah.
I'm sitting here putting, and I didn't switch to putter.
I think it's going to be the downfall of my marriage. That's for sure. Because
the sim.
You won't be alone.
I play all the time.
Good putt. Really good.
Very nice. All right, let's sneak one in here. I don't see much there. 10.
Nah.
8. Putting on 8 is took me a while to get used to, but
ooh.
Yes.
Very nice.
So any funny house rolls on the course, like if you lose your ball?
Yeah, there's some weird ones. So on the scorecard I can send you an image if you could throw it up there. But I got all the it's called the laws of the lot on the back, and rule number 1 is what Karen says goes. That's my wife. So whatever
Okay.
she says, that
Fair.
pretty much trumps everything.
You should have her, Chris. You should have her
You
on the
should-
back porch, like yelling at
You
you. or
should.
something.
I
know.
could, yeah.
Yeah.
You want to record some heckles? I could just throw them
We
in there.
thought about it. Let me hit. I'll go through some of the other ones here.
Okay.
Ford. Grip. Ah.
Oh,
So it is exclusively a 1 club course. So
Oh.
you grab 1 club and that's your tool for the day. Gimmies are inside that inside the leather. If you hit it in the mulch at any time, that is a free drop, no closer to the hole.
Wait.
On
Where are gimmies in real life?
Inside the leather.
The leather. What do you mean by that?
of your
like-
club.
Okay. Okay.
Inside the leather.
I thought you were talking about some, kinking S&M thing. Okay.
I thought
Inside
you were-
the grip of your club from the
Okay.
I thought you were. You've never heard that phrase? I mean, I thought that was universal.
Not the leather grip. Yes, I never heard inside the leather.
Yeah, it is pretty universal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've lost a
We all got it.
little bit of respect. That's okay.
Oh, Shanky.
Oh, rewind.
Oh,
Oh, look at this.
And here are the woods.
Yeah, so in real life, this would be a free drop, no closer to the hole. If you were over the ridge, you would drop to your right downhill. If you were short of the ridge top, you would drop left, kind of golf side.
okay.
So because it's too cumbersome to hit. I got really thick wood mulch. It's nasty. So free drop out of the mulch. But the way we're looking here up to the top left, I have pine straw. So if it's in pine straw, you got to play it as it lies.
Okay.
Really, there's a couple other little quirky rules, but those are pretty much the rules.
And you're okay with pine straw, even though there's like plants and flowers around it, or is it not quite as? Is the pine straw not quite as manicured as it is on the sim here? Nice chip.
Nice hole out. Yeah.
I would say
just
the pine
saving
straw,
par here.
Oh, in the far distance on the right, that's pine straw, but in that island straight ahead, that's mulch. You can see the color difference.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
for
pine
sure.
straw is manicured, I guess. I mean, I don't do anything to it, just spray weeds, but it's very playable. And 6 is the max in real life, just for pace of play, because some guys can really struggle.
Sure.
I think that was an underhanded thing at me. Just
I was going to follow it up with something, but I chose not to.
it's all right. I got thick skin.
These shorter holes are actually the hardest ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What doesn't show really well is like the nuance of the terrain in these greens and what you have to navigate to get close to some of these holes. It's there and it affects your ball for sure, but it doesn't quite come across in this as much.
I see that Dwayne the Rock has a much more chiseled appearance from this angle.
As he should.
Was Dwayne like there? Did you bring him in, or was he there? You just worked around him.
No, so this lot that we bought happened to be the staging area for the contractor when they built our road in 2010. And so all the boulders and stuff they encountered when plowing in the road and building some of the initial lots were just staged on the property that I ended up buying. So
Yeah.
I acquired like $25,000 worth of some awesome boulders.
That's
so
cool.
Yeah. So they were there all in a lineup, but we moved them around to very specific
Okay.
places. Yeah.
Chris, did you have to go in and shape each and every bunker?
Of course I did. Yeah. I mean,
course
the
I did.
general idea was there, but if I was working, I was just chatting with David, and he'd run out and take pictures of something if I needed it, and we just got it as close as we could. So.
I mean, it looks so good. It's just all the work you do, Chris, is so good. But like, it looks so good, and then everything from the shadows and the trees back there, and to the grasses around the bunker and the shape of the bunker. It's like it's so good.
I had as much fun doing, the home and the fire pit and the landscaping. I had more fun doing that almost than the golf. the golf is amazing, but I could put so much detail into that stuff because it was such a small place.
And I assume you didn't do an outer, you just did an inner only, just a small little inner for it.
Yeah, it's small. I experimented with doing some background hills and things like that, but it just wasn't really necessary. It didn't need to have that. Just added complicated planting. So I just went with a small inner. So
There's the deck.
yeah, this tee's actually a little more to the right than it is in game, but we couldn't put it there. You couldn't see because your camera would be inside the deck. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just about 20 feet to the right, but same idea. It's a little bit more precarious shot for the right because you got to cover the bunker. But
if you listen closely from this hole, you can hear David hitting in the sim.
That is the closest tee box to where I am. Yeah.
There you go. See, I got my way around your place now. See, at least your backyard.
Yep.
Now, I'm not following house rules. I'm using multiple clubs, but Dave, are you hitting one club?
Yeah.
Same. I've only hit one club. Well, I hit a putter, I should say.
Yeah, I do. I do use a putter as well.
Oh yeah.
But there's no. Yeah, I got a little mental advantage because I can put myself on these tee boxes for real, and like I don't even have to think. I just know what to try to do at least.
It does really show the power. Oh, go ahead, David. I'll talk you back.
Keep talking.
I'm afraid. Go! Nice shot.
Wow.
It does really show the power of that the tools, the OPCD tools and GS Pro have, that you can take something like this and make it so lifelike, like in your backyard, that you can see yourself in real life and in the sim on the same tee box, you know?
Yeah. So before this was built and I started trying to get accustomed to the short game and the sim, which is clearly the hardest part of calibrating to Simgolf. Anytime I was inside 100 yards, or more specifically inside 80 yards on any course, doesn't matter, I would have somewhere in my backyard to put me mentally and say, okay, this is hole number 6. Just hit that shot. And I've hit those shots so many times in the real world that it absolutely translates into the sim without question.
Now, the question I'm dying to know is, do you have a homeowners association, and do they think you're crazy?
The simple answer is yes. So when we were looking for property, that was my one non-negotiable, is I did not want to live in an HOA. I had a nightmare experience in Scottsdale. That's an episode unto itself. And so that was it. Just deal breaker if there was an HOA. Well, it turns out this place does have an HOA. There's only 18 homes on the street. It is a very, very, very hands-off HOA. I got immediate approval from the then current president before we even purchased the land. He was all in favor of this happening. I had no restrictions, nothing. So it was like just full steam ahead. And now the house you see directly in front of you, my neighbor, he's the president, and he's the one that plays it with me the most. So
I was just going to say, was that a stipulation that they get to come over and play?
Yeah, that was my question. Yeah, is your neighbor come over, have free access whenever they want?
He's got his own tee box.
Yep. Yeah, he's really the only neighbor that plays. He's the only one that plays golf. But everybody in the neighborhood loves it. When you're coming down the street, our yard kind of presents itself as one of like the first impressions when you're coming into the neighborhood, and it's especially when the flags are all out, and it's really cool. So they've embraced it.
Sit.
Nice shot.
Great shot.
Get in there.
Yeah.
That's right around the circle.
Very nice. Very nice. That's a hard shot in real life. It's like this third hardest hole in real life.
Yeah, I just wanted to show you my skills.
Do you handicap your holes?
I could, I guess, but I don't.
Oh, there's that tie spinner.
What a great high stop shot. That's awesome.
Crazy. Well done.
Thank you.
I got to go back and watch that and see how big of a swing you took on that one. Oh, Oh, I'm on semi-rough. That's why. Hold on. My fault.
Oh yeah.
It didn't flip over. I thought I was sitting on the green. Thought I was sitting on the green. My goal was not to give Masta Blaster a read.
Yeah.
Well, what's interesting is not only is the 8 stimp, a different speed, but you pretty much hit it so hard that you go right through any of the initial break.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Yet some of these slopes are still severe enough where it moves.
Good
Yeah,
putt.
Nice.
I was 6
Good
feet.
chew.
I had to hit it all 10 feet to my screen.
In the earliest versions of this course, I made super high dense, high count greens, and I added random bumpiness to it. So it was like putting on mode leads, and it was fun. But we thought maybe
it was very realistic, but it didn't translate to the sim very well.
You should release that as like the this and then that as a second release. That would be fun to play on.
Good shot.
Nice shot.
Nice shot. Yeah, it had its quirky fun, that's for sure. But people don't like that kind of stuff in the sim too much.
My neighbor and I really loved that version, but we could appreciate it because we knew why it was doing that.
Yeah.
So any real life hole-in-ones?
There have been 4 official. Yep.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
How many are yours?
3 of them.
Nice.
So does official have to be like you're playing like a round for a score and doesn't count if you're just out there chipping around?
Yeah, for sure. Oh, for sure. Yeah, there's been lots of hole outs, but yeah, it's got to be an official round with a witness. Yep. And I think there's only been I've had 2 in the sim.
That was my next question. How many in the sim?
Yep. 2 in an official round. But I guess technically there hasn't been an official round yet because this has all been beta testing.
Yeah, true.
The first official round, maybe?
It doesn't matter. I don't count. The first real world ace doesn't count because it was only a 9-hole course. I didn't have a back 9 routing yet, so I just nixed all those records from the first batch. Oh man, push right.
So any planned? I'll let you go. Go ahead. Any planned like enhancements, improvements? Not that you need any, but
there'll be some landscaping improvements. Something I had Chris do was do better with the landscaping. I have a lot of what you see out there, but some stuff isn't thriving, and some stuff like the big oak tree in the middle of your screen like that the tree I planted will look like that in 80 years. But no, not really. I may top dress the greens just to get them a little smoother. They got some bumpiness to them.
Sure.
Not because of the height of grass, but just because of I don't have great coverage, and so rain events just kind of pocket up a little bit the soil. There's a lot of exposed soil out there still. So, but no real. I'm going to build a shed to store all my stuff. That's probably the next project.
How many days a week are you out here doing this in real life?
Oh, that's humongously too long. Well, I travel about 4 days a week right now for work. So
okay,
not a lot at the moment. I've probably played 3 times out there since April. It's hot. It's 100 and humid here. So I enjoy playing it in the sim now. Wintertime, I'm probably out there 4 to 5 days a week doing something, whether it's playing with buddies or just dropping a bucket and hitting. Anytime guests come over, they want to go to party, which is the 2-person range tee where you kind of have a spattering of all the targets in front of you. that's a popular spot for guests coming in.
So for the record, Ty, I didn't hit that shot. If you go back and watch this video, I was at my screen doing my alignment with my ball on there, and Unicorn just hit the shot for me.
I was like, that was very impressive.
It was.
I thought David was over there teaching his flop technique because that was just, it was, physics were off on it too.
I like to say it was me, but I had nothing to do with it.
And you hit it, and it hit it tight.
Stay in. Wow.
Oh,
Barely.
I feel like they expanded like the edge a little bit because a lot of times on that circle it doesn't count.
I agree with you. I've noticed that too. It's a good
More
thing.
forgiving, huh?
That's a good thing. I'm not complaining.
This one's dangerous. If you hit a little too hard, it'll race down. You gotta,
Yeah, I see that.
probably not going to get it there.
Oh, and he's
because
just
of
going
that.
to sink it. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, and he goes up by one.
Oh
He is
yeah.
fighting. He is
Don't look
fighting.
back. Don't look back. So funny story. So this green that we're hitting to has 3-hole locations, and it's sitting on our septic field. I really wasn't able to do the full shaping extent that I wanted on there
And we're
Because-
standing on the throne, so it's so
Yep.
ironic.
because that's our drain field. So anytime we play to this green, that's coined the shithole. All right, 49. Get up. There's a, yeah. All right.
Putting
There's a
uphill.
false front and edge on that, but at 8s, it kind of sticks. Bounce.
Kick forward.
Oh, stay up.
So the-
oh.
No, got it.
Bye-bye.
It released.
Even mowed at a 1/2 inch in the real world, it rolls down that slope. It's really cool.
I want to put this at 11 just to play a hole or two, just to.
It's fun. Go 11 and
Yeah.
firm. You'll have fun. So the bumps that are in between the tee and the green on this hole are called the hemorrhoids. And you want to avoid those at all
The
costs.
pro and the hemorrhoids. I got
I'm
a sense
starting
where
to
this
see a
course is
lot
going.
of common themes here.
It is sponsored by Imodium.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to try the ever so dangerous flop shot that I do not have in my bag.
Ooh. I don't
Really?
know.
From an 18, that works.
Hey,
There you
see?
go.
There you go.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
This doesn't break left at all.
No, not.
I
It
think
looks
we
like
gotta
it's just gonna.
Gotta just play for the circle.
Yeah.
Just putt through it.
I probably
I don't think you can. Like it
I
goes. Sit.
Wow.
Oh,
hit it too hard. Oh, we don't got putt out setting. Okay. That's all right.
This is makeable.
Ooh.
I got
Oh,
afraid of
no.
that, and it just.
You didn't
Oh,
give it the
no.
respect it was due.
He did not give it any respect.
You disrespected the shithole.
Oh my golly!
Sorry for any kids that are watching. It's just what it's called.
We don't. That's all right. We don't have a large child audience.
Not anymore.
Just my son
And golf boy.
and golf boy.
Is he still golf?
Is he
boy,
still
though?
a child?
It's been a while.
He's probably driving now. He's yeah, I don't know.
Stretch.
Will it stay? Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's not staying on 11. That's coming right back down.
Oh yeah, no way.
Oh gosh. Good night.
Man, I got off easy on this one.
Oh, sit. Okay,
Yeah.
it stayed.
So
That
I
coulda
could see
come
this
all the way
also
back
being
down.
really fun with like at night with some glow in the dark balls and some just hang a little neon marker off the pins. That'd be pretty cool.
And some bourbon.
Yeah.
Some bourbon.
Yeah, we've done it. We've done it all.
Get a little bootsy going.
Yeah. Right. I was like, this looks familiar, but we were on a box to the right and hitting right over the rock.
Yeah.
I do see it looks like a tee box over by your. Is that your neighbor's house? Oh, no, that's that's Throne over by the tree, right?
Short. That was
Throne is to your left. Yeah. River is straight ahead, right behind this pin. But there are, not on this routing, but there are, I don't know, five or six more tee boxes scattered throughout. And the second routing plays off of those tees, but also just if you go into practice mode, and you could find some really fun shots out there to explore. $56.
Gotta roll out.
Get right up in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ooh, too much stuff.
So close.
Uphill putt. No worries.
I'm just realizing I haven't played your back nine yet. I've only played the front part.
Oh, really? You haven't experienced 17? It's like
I
the same
haven't.
throw.
No.
Get on up. Oh, good job landing in the fairway. That helped.
wow.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to go out and try this tonight. I'll just have to play it on the screen, on the TV screen, like you started when you.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Break.
Oh.
Oh.
Oof.
Bogey.
Oh, really? I mean, really?
Hey, these putts were all over Oakmont.
I know, man.
Yeah, they were.
I don't think they were running 8 though.
No, so they were way harder.
Double that?
Yeah, right.
Oh, I didn't hit it.
Oh man.
The 8 is off. I had the right line, just I don't think the 8 is off. 8's got me thrown off a little bit.
It is, yeah. It's a different math.
So 8 was added recently. It didn't used to only go to 10, right? And then the last update, we dropped it down to 8.
I think it's been in the beta for.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
I think it's been in beta for a few months, but yeah, it's not always been that way.
All right, so this one, you don't really want to flop it because the tree's in your way. So you got to hit it a little low. And this pin is sitting in the funnel location, if you remember the first hole, just sitting right in that bucket. So you actually want to hit it a little left, which is hard because of the tree. So it's a very specific
Which
shot.
tree? The one that's close to us, like right next to
Yeah,
it?
river.
Okay.
The river birch right here. So if you hit it too high, you'll catch foliage.
Yep.
Oh, I see how it's kind of coming out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Oh, wow.
Kick down there. Kick down there. There it goes.
Wow.
Go in. Go in. Go in.
Oh, come
Oh,
Oh,
I
man.
thought we
Come
were witnessing it.
on.
So did you
Ah.
aim left, David, or did you pull it a little bit?
I tried to hit a little draw. I probably just pulled it
Okay.
because I don't think it drew. That was a poor man's draw. Just come over the top.
62.
But that's obviously where you want to hit it to, if you can.
Yeah. Thanks for the read.
Not going to get it there. I came up short.
Did you hit the tree?
No. I just chunked it. That was not a good swing.
Direction a little bit.
Hustle.
Keep it.
Oh, no.
Low. Oh.
Oh no.
Out of bounds?
There's an OB
no.
here?
Oh.
Yeah, that's OB. That's not our property.
He's
You
off
heard it here,
for a
folks.
baker.
I was the only person ever to hit OB on a short course.
Not gonna lie, I want to buy that property back there, but it's not ours. There's a beautiful 8-acre parcel back there that I want to expand, but it's all a pipe dream. I don't even have the money if they wanted to sell.
Oh. Man.
I'm looking forward to this putt.
Oh, I'm actually putting. Oh,
Look at
Oh
that.
yeah, it's all one green.
oh. I was hoping for a nice little chip.
Man,
Mm-mm.
I'd almost rather be
Throw
out
it,
of
throw
bounds.
it up there to where my T-ball went to, and let it.
How is it
back in.
possible that this thing is downhill
Well,
If
because
it goes up and
if
down.
it goes up and then back
yeah,
down
if
again?
if you just look at where your ball is in the pin, it's below you. But
Jay doesn't like.
you definitely want to,
Yeah, I need to aim it over here.
yeah, try to find the fall line where my T-ball went. Oh, J doesn't work, huh?
Yeah, Jay, if you look at my screen, Jay is not liking the short distance, I think.
Yeah, I've never found it to work on the green.
You can go free
All
fly
right.
mode, I guess, to see, but
45 foot with an 8 stimp.
Good luck.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Got to get it to go down the other side.
come back a little bit. Come back.
Let's try it.
All things considered, that's pretty darn good.
Yeah,
Mm.
pretty nice.
For bogey. Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, we
Oh,
had
no.
tested
Right.
sand physics.
This looks fun.
That's normally how my flop shot goes right there.
What happened there?
Oh, another shank.
Out of the
Looks like-
bunker? I thought it was in the bunker.
No.
You were in the bunker.
I was in the bunker.
That's
Nice.
interesting. Bug. It's beta.
Huh.
There it is.
Great shot.
Great shot.
Wow.
4-6.
Didn't see that one coming. The 6. Sorry.
Oh my God, everything breaks so hard. Too much.
Ooh, right around it.
All right.
Is this the longest hole so far?
No,
70,
number 4.
75 was the longest so far.
Okay.
I like the white tree there, Chris. I love the touch of the white tree.
Thanks.
Release. Ah.
65.
I'll admit a few of these specialty trees, they don't behave great in heavy wind. They don't look terrible, but I didn't figure this was a course people would be playing on gusty too often. So
Oh, this is great. This is great.
Wow.
nice shot.
Good
Wow.
shot.
Well done.
This
Now let's
too.
go
That's
kick
gonna release.
forward.
Go in. He's got it.
Win!
Wow.
Good shot.
Oh.
He almost
That
went
would've
6-1.
That would have been the best comeback shot of ever.
What a recovery.
10.
I think this is going to go right.
It's a crazy putt.
Simmer. There was no way.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Talk about it. Yeah, an S curve.
I hit it in
Yeah.
a bad position and pay the price.
Yeah.
All right. 10, 8, 13 uphill.
Oh,
Oh, I just
Ooh.
lost.
Wow.
That hurts.
Yeah.
All right. Back to the shithole.
61. Back to the shithole. Yep, I recognize it.
Ashley, you're back in it. You're only down by
I'm-
one.
Back in the shithole.
Watch out for the hemorrhoids. This is the one that the hemorrhoids catch you more than often, more than not. Since you have to play it out of the pine needles, there you. Oh, lucky,
Oh,
lucky.
lucky.
Bounced off the hemorrhoid.
Yep.
Everyone tries to avoid the pine needles long because you have to play it as it lies, so the hemorrhoids tend to get a lot of action.
Yeah, I bet. That's a good looking
ball.
shot.
Great
Good
job.
ball.
Thanks.
Really nice.
Oh, that's short. Just like that.
Just
Yeah.
like that.
You called it.
11 up, 3
Preparation
wide.
8 shot.
Line.
Get out your cream and your ointment.
That was
Get down there.
too nippy.
Oh,
Now
little
let's see
left,
some birdies. Birdies on this hole are good.
little left, little right. Looks pretty straight.
So, David, you were talking about a shed. Are you going to build that shed?
Yeah. My neighbor and I are going to build it. It's going to be done by October for the event. That's the goal.
That little
Okay,
shed
but-
that's back in the background there?
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the inspiration. It won't look just like that because we're not talented like that. But
David sent me a picture of a Dr. Seuss looking shed.
That's what I
Real
was
one.
going to say. What is that, like Hansel and Gretel? Yeah.
Yeah, he sent me a picture of a dream goofy one, and so I tried to copy that for him.
oh my gosh, hammering them.
Ooh,
Oh, that has a lot more break than I thought it was going to.
Yeah, right now I keep all my flags and clubs and balls in my screened-in porch, and my wife doesn't like them in there, so I need
Yeah, it makes
Oh,
sense.
Right
I
past
need
it.
an official home for all that
Whoa.
gear.
Smokes.
woo!
Wow.
I feel like these 8s are getting faster as we.
I
play
feel
along,
like they're
right?
getting faster. I agree.
They're drying out
Pacing
in the afternoon here.
Well,
That's
I
the
guess
new
the birdie
feature
putt
request.
short.
You
It's a
know,
new feature request. We want progressive stimps as they get progressively faster as the round goes on.
that would be a really, really cool
Into a bogey.
toggle.
Yeah, if you
Like,
pick,
can you imagine a course where you're playing in the morning and it's kind of wet and they're 8
Yeah.
stimp, and by the time you make the turn they're at 10, and by the time you finish they're at 12.
That's real golf, you know.
It's real golf.
Yep. Good luck. This shot is real, very real.
Love it. I love this shot. I think it's great.
Now, anything to worry about other than the trunks?
I don't think
Yeah, I
so.
believe you can hit. I thought you could hit limbs, but
Some of those leaves on the right, maybe, but I don't think that stick up there. No.
Little strong.
Ooh,
OB.
stay in bounds. Oh,
stayed in.
No, it OB'd.
Oh, did it? Okay.
Yeah, I got to re-hit that one. Oops. I hit like I wanted. It just went a little longer than I wanted.
That's a tough shot.
Try it
This
again.
is a very tough shot.
it is. This is one of the 4 real world aces on this hole.
Wow.
Wow. Now that's one to brag about.
Come on, Unicorn. Hello. Okay, I got a shot.
I don't think it's your turn.
Oh, it's my
Oh,
turn.
it says
Oh,
Masta.
it wasn't my turn.
Yeah.
No wonder. It's Masta Blast's turn.
Okay.
I'm sitting here waiting for you to hit too.
I was hit. Well, it made me choose. I was going to hit another one, but I thought it would make me hit. My fault. My fault.
Oh, that's gonna be in the bunker.
It's all right.
All right.
And that wasn't
get
a
one.
horrible shot either.
Let's get one in the gimme here.
I mean, you get through the trees. That's pretty good, right?
Yeah, right.
Oh, there you go. Come back.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
Yep. Just aim a tiny bit left and hit at the correct yardage. That looks good. Nice shot. Good birdie.
Great.
Okay, so
Recovery.
why is this one called crotch?
The tee is in a
Because
the
of
crotch
trees,
of
the
the
crotch.
of the forest.
Yeah.
Okay. Is crotch between between hemorrhoids and
And shithole, yes.
Shithole.
Between the
the
legs.
hemorrhoids are between the crotch and the shithole?
Yep.
And the throne.
There's two trees out there. Those are the legs, and the crotch is between them.
Oh.
Man,
Yeah,
the texture on your stand looks so good. CE, you made that texture, I assume?
Yeah, I actually took photos and created my own.
It almost
Yep.
looks like
Yeah.
there's animal tracks in there.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for.
Yeah,
There
it
are-
kind of looks just like an unkept rustic, like, David wasn't out there raking it before he played.
I
Yeah, I don't
raked the
think he has a
bunker.
rake.
I rake the bunkers about 3 times a year.
Yeah, exactly. I love it. Exactly. Yeah.
There are deer prints all over the place, and the deer love it. So he did an amazing job of depicting what they really look like.
Do you really have ball washers out in all the tees?
Just on Woodsy, there's a ball washer.
Okay.
Yep.
No ball washer on crotch?
No. That would have been more appropriate.
That seems like a missed opportunity. I'm just saying.
No,
It does
it's
seem like a
not
missed
too late to move it.
opportunity.
The
my
reason
gosh.
it's on
Oh
Woodsy,
man.
you only go to crotch twice, and so you wouldn't get the bang for your buck.
Yeah, sure.
Sounds like my wife.
All right. Let's see. I need to move. Okay. This is a toughie. 6, 5 down to just 2 feet, huh?
Nice
Nice.
spot. Good too.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, so 18, clown's nose. Here it is.
18.
18. Back of the house. I will
Back
give
to the-
anybody $20 to break the window.
I was just
Wow,
gonna
I
say,
wish it
yeah,
had
right
those
there.
physics. But
Yeah, you can hit the house. I didn't make any windows breakable, but you could play it off the roof and see if you can get on the green.
See if you get.
I was gonna see if we could go no colliders on the roof if we go in the attic and see David playing in there.
nice birdie.
thank you.
Yeah, way to end.
Yeah, solid finish.
Too much. Too much. Got a little aggressive.
Sit.
I wanted to see
Good.
the fire pit up close.
Oh, stay up.
Nice putt. Nice
Good
shot.
chat. Yeah.
What am I hitting off pine straw? 7.
So the local rule on 18 is if you hit it where you are, anywhere past the pin, it's a free drop on the tee box.
Ah,
Okay.
If
Oh, the
the
tee
other-
box right here. Got it.
yeah,
Yeah,
right
yeah.
there. There's another global rule that's never been done, but if you happen to land, your tee ball comes to rest on a tee box, that shot didn't count. You can actually hit one from there. That's kind of like a little hidden Easter egg that unlocks. Like
it's almost like
like
a mulligan
just a
that
free
you have to
shot.
advance.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's less of a mulligan. It's more like a stroke off your
Right.
game.
Yeah.
But there's never really a lot of upside to trying to go for another tee box. But
No.
Right.
And
it's
if you
just
hit
gotta be
it
by
in your-
happenstance.
if you hit it in the wrong hole at any point in time, it's a 2-shot penalty,
Oh, come on. Man.
and that does come
In
into
the
play.
wrong. Oh, okay. Now,
'Cause
how
when you're
often
out
are
there,
you moving your pins around? You keep them pretty much the same spot all the time?
There's 12 hole locations. I never move them. I just move pins around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Ooh. Disgust.
Oh,
Oh
Wow.
no,
Man, tough one.
they don't break as much as you think.
no.
That was cool.
Yeah.
That
That
is
was
a
fantastic.
ton of fun. And man, I think it's a great addition to GS Pro.
You will get better with your wedges, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Putting, honestly, I mean, you can still get better at your putting, but it's not really meant for the practice of putting. It's meant for honing in all those really awkward tweener wedge shots that are so hard in real golf and sim golf. So
And I cheated, and you guys destroyed me. I used multiple clubs. I had all my wedges sitting out.
so
I look
there's
forward to trying. I haven't
Yeah.
seen the alternate layout myself yet, so I'm looking forward to that. I want to
The
try the
alternate
open house
layout.
shot and
yeah.
the neighbor's pool and all that stuff. So
There's a lot of more fun stuff to explore.
So when's this coming out? When's this gonna get released?
I mean, I assume by the time people are watching this video, we'll be right there. It'll be
Yep.
next
Love
couple days. So
we're going to follow your lead, and as soon as you say this is going to be posted, then we'll make sure
We'll get it out there. I love it. I love it. This is
live.
awesome.
Yeah. So
This is fantastic. Great work again, David. I'm very envious and jealous of your backyard. One of the pictures you sent was the bulldozer in your backyard moving all the dirt around, and I can just imagine my wife's face if I showed up in the back with a bulldozer in my backyard. So I'm extremely jealous that you could do that. But no, it's amazing, man. It's really.
I'm very fortunate and lucky to be able to do so and be able to kind of have a great group of people in the industry that support, what we're after professionally and what I felt like I needed emotionally to get through the days. And it's really cool. Like I said, I pinch myself that I'm able to have that in the backyard, and I don't take it for granted. And it was awesome that GS Pro and Brian and Chris were so gracious to allow this to get into the sim world, so more people can experience it. It's really cool.
Yeah,
I have a blast out there, and I know people will enjoy it. It's fun for
great
everybody.
to see
Yeah.
something like this being so open, being shared to everybody else in a world right now where I think it's getting closed more and more. So this is good to see.
This is great.
yeah, it's a
If
blast.
you're ever in North Carolina, let me know, and if the stars align, we can go out and play.
We may have to arrange that, because like there's not any good golf in North Carolina at all. So we may have to.
Not at all.
We'll just take out a Steve's salary. And,
yeah, I mean, exactly. So, gentlemen, congratulations, both of you. Chris, another amazing design. David, another amazing contribution to the community. You both are complete mensches. So thank you for all you're doing. Just fantastic. Everybody, when it's out, go play it. You bring one club.
Yes.
Just bring one club and maybe a putter. So maybe two,
Don't
but
cheat, like me.
One club. Don't cheat like Masta Blasta. Don't be hitting driver.
We have played it with driver only in the backyard. I don't know how well that would do in the sim, but just play with a 9-iron, just play with a 7-iron. There's a lot to be said about just learning different shots with one club. It's a sneaky way to get better. It's not super intuitive, but embrace that challenge and just have fun.
I love that idea. Play the whole thing with a 7-iron and hit them a little short, lower. Yeah, I love that idea. 9-iron.
You'll get good. Some of them are going to be crazy. You're going to have to try to hit a flop, but that's okay. It can be done. Or play it as a par 4 and work your way around the hazard, more traditional golf strategy. So there's still a way to get it in the hole as quick as possible. And a lot of times it's not going from directly point A to point B. And that's golf in a nutshell. When you get out of position, learn how to manage your mistakes and minimize it. So anyway, I appreciate you guys having us on, and
of course,
and looking forward to some feedback. And I'm looking forward to playing it with the community when I get a chance, because I think that'll be a blast.
I think that'd be a blast. Agreed.
Yep.
Agreed.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
You got it. All right, gang.
Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you later.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you guys later.
Yep.